I'm just gonna give you a tour around the building, and you can talk to. Yes, that was precise and to the point. And so that brings us to the end of the interview. I'm glad that you have come in today. I like that jacket. Yeah, I have 3 people coming in today for an interview. They're all great. Yeah, I have read their resume, and that's a hard choice for me. Yeah, one of them is coming right now. They should be here any minute. You too. Take care. Please have a seat for me here. Okay. Hi. Nice to meet you. Yes, I'm the one that spoke to you on the phone. Great, I hope that you didn't find any difficulties getting in here. Yeah. Well, that's great. I've always want anyone that coming in to have an easy going day. Okay, so get comfortable. You can have a couple of minutes before we start if you want, and whenever you're ready. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. So I have read your resume, and surprisingly, I was surprised with the experience that you have. You had multiple jobs at different areas, and so I'm gonna push the resume aside, and I'm just gonna talk to you regular. We're just gonna have a chat, and I'm gonna ask you some questions, regular questions, just to know you better. Okay, so make believe that I have not read your resume. Okay, so after we are done with the interview, I'm gonna take you around, show you. I'm gonna give you a tour around and have you talk to some of the workers that we have and that we had for a couple of years now. Okay, you can sit with them, talk with them, and feel free to do whatever around the building. Okay, alright, so I'm going to start with the simplest and at the same time the hardest question, and the most famous question when it comes to job interviews, which is, you already know, if you have, because you have been to a lot of interviews. So tell me about yourself. Yeah. Well, yeah, you didn't put that on your resume, but yeah, it's good to know. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Yes, I can understand your point. Yeah, I can understand that. Absolutely, absolutely. It is not easy at all. Yeah, sometimes it can be very, very difficult. Strong mentality. Okay, great. Well, that brings me to the questions, because I've seen that you have had multiple jobs, and what was your previous job? Okay, so you had those two jobs at the same time. And what exactly were you doing in these two jobs? Okay. Customer service. Okay. Tutor, right? Great. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that you had a bachelor's degree, is that correct? Okay, great. In what exactly? Great, it's always nice to have these kind of degrees with you. Yes. Okay. So yeah, so that brings me to the next question, which is, before or during the time that you applied for this job, what was your ideal working environment for this job? Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Great. Where do you see yourself 5-10 years from now? Okay. Okay. So that's your overall goal. It's great. It's always great to have a bigger dream, something that you would like to achieve, maybe a long term. But that's like a motivation, a fuel for you. Is that right? Okay. So what do you like to do outside of work and jobs and all of that? Okay. Wow. That's always great. Yeah. Some people would like to go, work out. People play sports and stuff like that. And it's always good to, just enjoy yourself and do what you love. Okay, so you dance. That's great. Oh, I'm gonna wanna see you dance, of course. Okay. Absolutely. So, how would your previous coworkers describe you? Okay. Hardworking. Okay. Cheerful. Okay. Helpful. Yep. Of course. So, tell me something negative about yourself. Something that people say is bad about you. Yeah, it's very hard. Yep. It's totally understandable. Yep. So, what is your greatest fear? Okay. Absolutely. Everyone has some sort of fear. Yeah. Yeah. So, if you were selected for this position, what would be your plan for the first 90 days? yes, absolutely. I can understand that totally. And planning and organizing your time to do what you gotta do is an amazing skill. Yes. Okay. So I have just maybe 2 more questions to ask you, and then we can go ahead and go forward with our interview. What are you looking in terms of career development, especially from this job or from this position? Okay. Absolutely. And so we come to the last question, and it's basically just a simple question. We're basically done with the interview, and so for this question I want you just to close your eyes, and while your eyes is closed, tell me or explain to me step by step, how can I tie my shoes? Yes. Okay, great. Great, that was precise and to the point. I like it. And that brings us to the end of the interview. I thank you so much for coming in today. I'll give you a call in the next couple